Why I can move your laptop, but I can't move mine? Isn't that
Because
right?
my laptop is
Isn't-
important.
Oh, okay. I can see myself. Wait, where's the camera?
There's a camera? Nah, there's a camera? How? How did you activate that?
Do you have your... What do you mean? Of course there... Don't you see it on the screen?
No. Oh shit. No. Fuck.
You pleb.
Nah, I don't see anything.
Come here. Turn
Probably
the...
one. It's probably one of the
laptop on.
buttons. Wait.
No. Turn the laptop on here.
I can't. Wait.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nice.
Wait. There you go. Ooh, fancy. Look at that.
Look at that boy.
I didn't know that, dude.
You can put it here. Next to the sushi.
That's crazy.
Of course.
Thank you, man.
I have really know more from that channel. I mean, from that world than you. Okay, never mind. Can we put videos here? What is
Nah,
that
I don't
even?
think so.
That's a TV.
It's just a yeah, board or
Do you know
TV.
Japanese?
No. Oh, it's like sound effects and stuff.
You can put...
No way. Now I need like a third person here to like make the sound effects, you know?
Oh, holy shit, I had the world sound off. Oh my fucking god. You need a Japanese man, though.
Look at that. Is that global?
I think so, yeah.
Can you hear
do
it?
No, I can't.
Ah, rip.
Damn, son. Nah, what the fuck? Oh, it appears.
No, now it's it.
Wait, let's see.
Bro, that's some 200 IQ what you're doing right now.
I know, right?
Why are you so smart?
I'm Spanish. Don't worry, it's okay.
You mean Italy 2.0?
Bitch. Italy is the 2.0 now.
What do you mean?
We are Spain. Spain has more deaths than Italy.
Oh, it actually does?
Yeah, we are the top 2 now. China is above
But
us.
how? Like, didn't you guys were prohibited to go outside like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, but it was a bit too late, I would say.
Oh, I see. Well, who was it? Nico was telling me that they're expecting in Denmark this next week that the numbers are gonna explode.
Really?
Mm.
Wait, in Denmark, are they in quarantine as well?
Well, shut down at least, like everywhere else. I don't think they're in quarantine.
It's triggering me. There you go. In Germany, you can still go out, right?
Yeah, but a maximum of like, so you can go out with someone else that doesn't live with you, and then you can go out with, yeah. And if you wanna, and you can go out with as many people as you want, but they have to live with you. You know what I mean? Make sense?
Wait, so you can go out with one person that doesn't live with you?
Yes.
That makes no sense.
Why not?
I can't even go to the supermarket with people that lives with me.
Yeah, but that's what they decided is the best in Germany. Don't ask me why.
So the thing is, why would you be able to go out with one person that doesn't live with you? If you're infected, you are going to infect that
Yes,
other person.
but the thinking behind it is, okay, you have Spain, you have France, you know, where you guys are basically not allowed to go outside, and then our government was like, oh, we can't contain the people at home, and like basically
You can.
Basically the pussy approach. Let's get real. They just don't have the balls to like say, yeah, you guys stay at home, period.
Yeah, I mean, they should.
They
to
should.
prevent things.
They
Did you see
should.
America? How
Yeah.
things are there?
New York
Holy
is fucked, as
shit.
I saw.
Yeah,
And
I
you
saw
know,
like pictures of Wall Street and everything empty. Wow,
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. You know the Flying Pandas, right? The flying group that we're in. Well, I mean, I don't know if you're
Yeah,
still in. They're all
I'm still
Americans,
in.
and
Yeah.
they're saying, yeah, New York is fucked, and it's getting worse and worse every day, everywhere, not just New York.
Do you even know anyone that has corona?
Um, I don't think actually no,
Neither do I.
but in the flight sim community, the second biggest streamer in the flight sim community on Twitch, his dad has
Mhm.
corona, and apparently it's very serious.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh
apparently it's
boy.
very serious. There was some news
Oh
today from
shit.
him.
Yeah. Here, I mean, so corona it's not supposed to be too bad for young people, but here it's kinda different. It seems like it's evolving or something. Because young people is getting affected here as well. Like
Really?
30 something people is dying here.
Yeah, no, look, it was never said that coronavirus is not going to kill young people. Just young people are less threatened by it.
I mean,
People
that's
misunderstand that.
normal.
Yeah. And I don't know,
But
maybe you guys over there smoke too much.
actually, Spain, I think right now it's the top one as we are the longest people to live. Our average age it's the longest.
What is it? You know that?
I don't know. I could check it on the
You're
internet.
talking
But
for
I
Europe
think
now,
we are
right?
top one. No. Spain.
Yeah.
Spain.
For Europe
In the
or
whole
in
world.
the whole world? Wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
I think so, yeah.
I didn't know that. Crazy.
But the problem with Spain is that it's an old country. Yeah, people here the average it's pretty old. It's just like Italy.
And I think Germany too as well, actually. I'm not quite sure.
Mm,
At least the city that
I'm
I
not
live in,
sure.
oh my god. You like the stores close at 6 p.m. That's how old this how many old people there live here.
The stores are open. That's something.
Well, you don't have
Here
a store.
everything's closed.
Really? Even the stores?
We have supermarkets.
Yeah.
The shops that sell tobacco and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like smoking stuff.
Kiosk and stuff, I think.
Banks. No. Like the specialized ones.
Oh, okay.
Banks.
Banks are open?
Pharmacies. Yeah, of course. I mean, people need money, you know. And those are all, I think. I mean, I went Saturday morning out at like 11, where everything should be open, and everything was closed. Crazy, insane.
I mean, yeah, it's
But
the
oh
same
well.
here, like with the grocery stores, pharmacy. Yeah, it's like the daily utilities, the necessities to live, basically. But like when you go outside, you need like a permit, right?
If you want to go,
Bye.
Yeet, mega yeet. If you want to go to work, yeah. If I want to go to the office, I need like a paper. Oh wait, I need a paper that says that I'm going to the office and that I'm allowed to go to the office. But to go to the supermarket, you don't. The thing is, people, what they used to do is, let's say they go from home to supermarket A, that it's 100 meters away. So what they would do is they would go from home to supermarket B, that it's 1 kilometer away. So they would just walk. And the police, they are not too stupid, you know? Sometimes they are, but in that case, they are not. So they are controlling where people lives. And they are like checking. They ask, yeah, you're going to a supermarket. Give me your identification card where it says where you live, so I can check that you are going.
Oh,
to
they actually do that?
Yeah.
So you have
I mean,
the obligation to go to the closest supermarket.
Not the super closest, but you can't go super far away because there's people like going away just because, you know, some sun and stuff like that.
But like,
yeah.
When you wanna let's say you want to go grocery shopping, right? How do you get
Yeah.
that paper? Do you have to call
No, no,
somewhere?
no, no, no. No, for grocery, for like to go shopping, you don't need
Oh,
any
okay, okay,
paper.
okay,
Only
okay.
for work.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, if you get stopped and they see you live like 20 kilometers far away, they're gonna be like,
I mean, yeah. In the cars, you can only go by yourself. You can't go
mhm.
with anyone else.
No one, absolutely no
Forget
one.
about
No
going.
mom, no
Absolutely no
family.
one. No one. Alone.
Crazy.
Forget about going in the bus because, like, you know that. Well, I don't know the buses there, but here they have like a front door and
Mm-hmm.
the middle and the back.
Same. Yeah.
So the front one is closed. You absolutely will never get close to the driver. Like
Yeah.
they put like barriers and all that, so
Ah.
you don't get close to them.
Uh,
Uh, and I would not go on the bus, to be honest. I think it's a suicide attempt.
at this point, yeah, pretty much. But I don't.
It's funny because, to be honest, like my company didn't want us to work from home, but the day before we got sent home, there was a corona case
Mm,
on the floor above us, and the whole office above us was closed.
yeah.
Everyone in the office sent home because the office on top was contaminated with
Yeah.
corona. So, yep, yeet.
So your company didn't want to get you guys to be for you guys to be at home until that happened.
They wanted, yeah, they wanted to wait until like an official
Yeah.
government state, like
Yeah.
they would say to for us to go home.
And then that
But
happened.
after they said, yeah, instantly, like in the middle of the day, everyone, you can go home now.
Well, in the middle of the
You
day.
can go home. Yeah, because we got the notice in the morning,
Yeah.
and human resources was working on it. But after they knew that, like I think it was at 12, from 12 to 2 in the afternoon, they said, well, you can go home. You can go work from home.
So and you work for an IT company. Did was the transition hard from working in the
Uh,
office to working at home? Did that require a lot of effort from your company, or was it just like a switch and then you could do it?
so what they did is they tested some programs like we have a program that in case of, I don't know, something bad happens, it sends a text to your phone, and when you accept, your company knows that you're okay. So everyone had to test that program at their phones, their emails and stuff like that.
Wait, so like
And
what bad happens?
for example, if you die of corona and you get that notification, you are not gonna be able to accept, right?
Nah, come on, there has to be another use for that.
Let's see, an earthquake, for example,
Yeah.
stuff like that. It
Wait, so
doesn't
your
happen here,
company
but
checks on you if you're okay.
I would say, I mean, all the companies have something like that. I would say
No.
it sends a notification to your phone and you accept it.
I
Just accept,
that is the
and it
first time
notifies.
I ever heard of something like
Really?
that. Yep.
My phone is off right now, but I would check later. Yeah, like you add different methods of
Yeah.
checking. I think I have my email, company email, SMS, and my phone number. So when something happens, they just send something to your phone or to your email, and
Yeah.
you accept, and then they know that you're okay.
Okay.
And well, also like a program, because we have our phones, our telephones on the office.
Yeah.
So we have a program that routes the calls to our computers
Yeah.
in case customers call and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty okay. Since I worked from home before, it was nothing weird for me.
Okay,
But from
so
other people, like it was.
yeah, some people got hit hard by it. There's even
Yeah.
some people like
I mean,
heard many
hmm?
cases where people were fired from their workplace just because they couldn't pay
Yeah.
them, and like
Yeah, my,
once,
my brother got fired.
yeah, and then probably once it's over, they probably kind of get be hired back, I guess. You know, I don't know.
Um, I would say, yeah, probably. Like everyone that works in like restaurants, services,
Yeah.
like hotels and stuff like that, all fired, all of them. Like everyone that I know that worked in that sector, they
Hmm.
got fired.
Shit.
I think it was in 1 week, 300,000 people fired.
Yeah. Do you guys in Spain have some sort of like well, money for people that don't work?
Yeah, you have. I'm not sure if it was 12 months or 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get fired, if you leave your job, it doesn't apply, okay?
Yeah,
So
of
if you
course.
leave your job,
Yeah.
you don't get paid. But if you get fired, you have like between 6 and 12 months of unemployment. It's 75% of your base salary.
Yeah, kind of
So
like
it's
here.
good. Yeah, I would say it's the same probably. I
So,
mean,
but
not quite sure.
I assume they made some sort of special rules, laws for the
For
current
for the
situation.
corona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what it is because it didn't affect me that
Yeah.
way, but I think the government is gonna pay like corporations, like restaurants and stuff
Yeah.
like that, to um retake all the workers once that is just done.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I'm
I
not
mean,
quite
right
sure.
now, like the people, I guess they're getting money, right?
I assume that the government is paying them.
I
Yeah.
hope.
It's like I don't remember 3 billion in like money spent in the current situation. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean it's fucking up all the economy.
Yeah, it
To be
definitely is.
honest,
But
it.
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
not much you can do. You
exactly.
can't keep the you can't keep the restaurants open. Like example, I have an app to order food, and before you could search like any kind of food, any style of food, and you would
Mm-hmm.
have 30 restaurants for each kind, like Mexican food, 30, Indian food, 30 more. Now you search for, I don't know, what's the most popular? Sushi, probably. Two restaurants, both pretty bad, by the way. Mexican food, one restaurant. It's, you can see it.
Yeah, definitely. They what they made here is they when you order food, you now have the option
Hmm.
that they just leave the food like in front of the door. When you pay via PayPal or credit card, they just leave the food in front of the door so you don't get in contact with him, with the person.
Here they are forced to wear like masks and
Okay.
gloves.
By
Actually, if you want to get in the supermarket, you are obligated to have gloves and mask.
really?
Yeah, you can't get in without those.
Wow. Okay.
It's normal.
I mean, I see a lot of people here with gloves and masks,
Yeah.
but like making it a thing like that you have to. That is new. That's crazy.
Someone told me that in Austria right now, I think it was from the past Monday, I'm not quite sure.
Hmm?
You are forced to wear mask when you go out.
No matter where you go.
Yeah, I believe so.
That makes me feel like in Germany we are living like I don't know, like nothing's happening because like we're one of the
Careless.
few countries we're still legally allowed to go outside with people. I know UK is allowed to as
Well,
well. Um, can't can't remember about Denmark.
UK is getting fucked a lot, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, by what they said in the news, yeah, it's getting a bit worse
Okay.
slowly.
Well, I had last week. I had a Draxis here. I don't know if you know him. He's from the UK, and he said, "Well, yeah, he's like the situation's getting serious, but it didn't sound too concerned."
You see, like for example, here people they don't take a lot of measures until it affects them directly. Like you would go to the street and you would see people with a mask on the street, but then you get inside the supermarket with a shit ton of people inside, and they take their masks off on the supermarket.
God.
Old people, like 80 plus year old people without mask, those are the people that it's gonna die if they get that.
Yeah, but it's like
They are completely careless.
but it's just like you said, people don't care for as long as they're not affected themselves. Once they're affected themselves, that's when they're going to start to like say, oh shit, and then they're going to say, you know what, it's not my fault, the government is not doing enough, even though the government said, hey, you need a mask, hey, you need gloves, hey, don't go outside, hey, don't go with other people. But they're going to blame the government at the end. Crazy.
I would say Spanish government, I mean, it's doing pretty good now, but what it's been like, what's going on now, it should be before what happened, you know? Like a couple of weeks before where we were, because we were already getting infected people, and that's when they decided to close stuff. It should be before it's already exploding.
But I think that's what everyone is saying about their own countries and about the government, that every government reacted too late. Maybe
we can do like Trump.
I feel like the US is going to be hit very hard. I hope not. But if they continue living that normal life, then yeah.
Didn't he say like 30% of the population will die? You know what
30%
is? I don't know. I saw it somewhere. I'm not quite sure.
30%? That would be an insane number.
Shit on. Yeah.
30%? That would fucking catapult us back like 10 years, dude.
Yeah. Did you check how many deaths they already have in there? It's fucking crazy.
Where?
In the US. It's so fucking insane.
I just checked New York like 2 days ago, and I don't remember the number, but I know it was an insane number. Yeah.
Yeah. My God.
Yeah. Like imagine Spain. Imagine all the European countries that have all the shops closed, borders closed, and are getting so many infected people. Imagine the US where everything is still going as if everything is normal. Well, except New York. I don't know about the other states by now, but imagine how bad it's gonna end up there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh well.
But yeah,
nothing we can do, to be honest.
Yeah. Amen. We can just wait and hope. Like,
I feel like coronavirus, it's gonna be like the flu. You know, we can fight against it, but eventually it's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, that's
I don't know. I don't think it's something that will be eradicated completely.
But that's what the scientists say, that eventually like a big part of the world population is gonna have had it, and you know, it's like, I don't know, it's there. Either we're immune or not.
I think it's more about getting infected slow. So when old people that have risk of dying get infected, they have like enough resources in the hospitals to get treated and not die. That actually stopping coronavirus completely.
But that's what they mean when they say keep the curve low. Basically what they mean is keep the curve of infected people low, so that the hospitals are not overwhelmed, and thus the people that are infected can be treated as good as possible.
Yeah.
Because many deaths can be avoided that way, but since, you know, everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of people still don't care. Just today, I read a news article about my city, right, a local place, where the police today, because we have wonderful weather right now, 15 degrees, you know, sun shining, beautiful.
15 degrees, beautiful.
For Germany. I know Spain is a different story, but and I read an article where the police had to go into a public park, a very big public park, and tell the people no, because they were sitting in groups of 10, 20 people, you know, partying,
wow, awesome.
doing barbecue.
Coronavirus gathering.
Yeah, and other in the next city,
God.
Düsseldorf, same thing. It's like a famous place, like at the what is that called again? Well, anyways, but
Parks?
No, it wasn't not the park. But yeah, like a place where people like to gather, and police had to go there and disperse all the people because they were all sitting next to each other. Like, dude, you were the first one to cry when you're infected. Why are you doing this?
Oh well, because they think they are immune and they are the first ones to get infected.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, here parks are closed. I literally, like my balcony, if you look out my balcony, everything you see, it's a massive park, and it's closed. You don't see anybody there. They don't even clean it anymore. No one goes there. But yeah, it makes sense. And
meanwhile,
even open parks, like my park has doors that they can be closed, but the open parks, they are closed as well with like barriers. They put barriers around. But yeah.
Meanwhile, Germany is do whatever you want, you know. We're gonna send police forces, whatever.
I have a friend that, like, she still shares. She's from Germany. Yeah. She shares Instagram stories of her partying in the weekend with a shit ton of people. And
I think at this point, I'm just gonna insert. I think I'm just gonna insert applause right now here at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not tell about that person, but she's not the smartest, let's say. But I know for a fact that if she gets corona, she's gonna get really affected by it because she has other stuff and she takes medication. Yeah. So she might, you know, she might just drop dead from that. Who knows?
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Oh, well,
I get that you don't want to be affected by this fear and you don't want to be affected by staying at home, but hey, we're all in the same boat, okay? If you're not doing it for yourself, do it out of respect for other people, you know?
That's the part where you see that people, they don't have a lot of respect for others.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in a situation like that, you see the best and the worst. You see like companies like Ford, for example, Seyf, they are making like the breeding machines, you know? And then you see the worst part of people as well. Like here, you have companies making stuff for free to help the hospitals. Yeah. And then you have assholes that they just don't give a shit. And those are making everything worse.
And then you have GameStop, who call themselves an essential shop and keep open.
Oh well.
Did you know that?
Yeah. You can't get in. Like they do everything from the door.
Oh, I don't know that, but I just watched a video from some ordinary gamer, Munahar. Probably know him, right?
Oh.
Pretty big YouTuber. Yeah, he made a video.
I have no clue.
Oh, okay, he's a pretty big YouTuber, and he made a video about it, about like how they're still open because they call themselves an essential shop. Well, that was a week ago, but
amazing.
I don't know now. But yeah, no, look, I get it. You know, I'm bored at home. Okay, I'm like, I need workout. I need to go out. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I go out for a walk, but
workout, bruh.
Dude, yeah, like Beat Saber.
Okay, that makes sense.
But like, I know that you do not workout, but you do martial arts, right?
Well, yeah, I can't now.
Yeah, exactly. So like, you're someone that is used to like do sports. Do you do anything now? Do you like play Beat Saber, or do you do something at home?
I do work out at home sometimes. To be honest, like the lack of sun, it's affecting me a lot.
Really?
I thought it was not gonna affect me at all, but it is. I like my sleeping schedule is fucked. Since you are at home, not doing anything. Well,
Mm-hmm.
not doing anything. I eat more
Mm-hmm.
because I mean you're at home, you get
Mm-hmm.
bored, you eat. And yeah, I try to do workouts, but yeah, I should do more.
Pretty much
And
everyone that I know has problems with sleep schedules right now and eating too much. So what do you want to
I
do?
I mean I went to sleep at 9 a.m. I woke up at 12, then I slept again, then I woke up, then I slept again. It's just insane.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and like tiring as well, making you tired and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm considering just going to the balcony like a plant and just sitting there,
Well,
getting some
getting some
sun.
sun, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
mean,
idea. Also, what I'm
what else
doing,
can I do?
or well, I'm doing it anyways, but I feel like that could be something for people like in your situation right now that need the sun, so to speak. I
Hmm.
have like pills that are like fish oil. Do you know what that is? Fish oil?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
vitamin D supplements.
exactly. Yeah, I take those, and I feel like people in your situation could
Could
use that
be.
maybe.
I could try that actually.
Yeah, like
Maybe
they
it's useful.
people say they reduce also the risk of a heart disease or like heart attack.
Hmm.
Someone suggested it
I
to
will check
me.
them.
Someone suggested it to me
Hmm.
because I have issues with my knees, so with my joints,
Hmm.
in this case, and he said that
What did you do with your knees? Oh boy.
I've had the issues ever since I was like 11, 12 year olds.
Kneeling down?
Huh?
Nothing.
Excuse you?
Continue. Bruh.
No, but yeah, he suggested to me, and I feel like yeah, maybe that's something for you. You know, give it a try. I don't know.
Yeah, I will check it out actually. Uh, Fun enough, like I have a WhatsApp group with the people that I do martial arts with. Well,
Mhm.
I have a couple WhatsApp groups, and they are like doing stuff at home. I don't know. They are all bored. They send videos of their workout, but bruh, like it. We just want to go training and we can't. It's annoying as hell. But it is what it is. Nothing can be done about it.
Print out a picture of someone you don't like and then train on this.
My god. Nah, just I don't know. I don't have that much equipment at home. All I have it's like weights, dumbbells, and pretty much that's all. So I just do push-ups, sit-ups, normal stuff.
What about Beat
I
Saber?
have Beat Saber. I don't like hitting the walls often, but from time to time I do it. Yeah.
You know, there is a feature called, I don't know what it's called, Safeguard something I think it's called, where you can show.
I move a lot.
Yeah, but like, well, you probably Beat Saber stationary.
Yes, supposedly, but I still move without me realizing. But yeah,
Oh
the
boy,
thing
but
is my play space, it's big, but then here, wait, let me see. Where are you, bitch? Where are you? Do you hear that?
yeah.
Yeah, that's where my clothes are, and I hit that quite a lot. Not
Ouch.
as much as the wall, but that I hit a lot. It's just right in the middle of my play space.
Oh wow. You have
Yeah,
to. I
without
think.
that, my play space would be awesome.
Then move it.
Where it's like told to the ceiling.
Yeah, move it to the other side. I don't know.
On the other side, on the ceiling, there's something else, so it doesn't fit.
Nah, shit.
Yeah,
Then
indeed.
just make it shorter.
Huh?
Make it shorter.
I don't know. Wait, I can't.
Or buy something
Can't.
else. You like spending money, don't you?
Bitch. I mean, at some point I will change my room. I will buy some new
Yeah.
stuff, but
Yeah.
not for now.
Okay.
Especially not now that I don't have shippings, you know?
Yeah, true. No, I was just thinking because I
But
like to play
yeah.
Beat Saber at the moment. I always like it, but especially at the moment.
hmm Yeah, it's
But
good.
I mean, besides that, you also like have other games, obviously, that you can play. And I know
Yeah,
you
too
like
many.
Dungeons and Dragons a lot, right?
Yep, I do.
I have
I play it every
always
week.
wondered, how does that work?
Well, so there's two kinds of Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, there's a lot of different ways, but since I can't play with people in real life, Dungeons and Dragons,
Mm-hmm.
especially now with the whole Corona,
Yeah.
I play with people I met around here, around the internet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a website called Roll20. It's great, great stuff. Check it out.
Roll
And
20.
pretty much, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, pretty much you can play any tabletop game in there. And well, we meet every Saturday at 7 and we play Dungeons and Dragons there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have a campaign with different maps. The maps it's just like how do I say it? Like divided maps by squares and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So you move with the distance of your character. You do the rolls, like you do the dice rolls in the website, and you have like your character sheet with all the stats, the items, and
Okay.
skills and all that. Yeah, it's great. It's a bit hard at the beginning, but not hard at all once you get into it.
Yeah, but like the core of the game is basically you have a game master, and like what I
Uh
never
huh.
understood, does he make up like his own story, or how does that work?
So you have pre-made adventures. Right now I'm playing a pre-made adventure, but it's we are like 3 months in, and we are
What?
still not even in the middle.
Three
Yeah, they
month?
take a long time. Yeah, 3 months. I mean, we meet once a week,
Yeah.
from 7 to normally 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Around 2 to 3 a.m. And like each each campaign
Mm-hmm.
has like its own story, but then it's up to the game master, the dungeon master,
Mm-hmm.
the way it's gonna work, you know, because the players can do anything. So you can tell the players you have to kill that thing as your main quest, but then they can do whatever the hell they want, and you have to adapt to the players. And they are, they are unpredictable most of the time. But yeah, it's great.
Yeah, but like, okay, so you have, let's say you have the quest, yeah, to kill this monster, and then you have,
hmm
well, I don't know, three people, with, I guess they have like some sorts of, like stats. I don't know, what do you say? Like one has a bow
Yeah,
and an arrow, or like one has a
there are
sword.
classes.
Okay.
There are classes and subclasses, so a player can have multiple classes.
Mm-hmm.
There are, of course, there are different roles like tanks, healers,
Mm-hmm.
supports like bards, for example, that buff allies. But normally, like you don't have a clear quest. Like normally the quest is something, it's happening, check it out, and then from there you discover stuff. It's not like they tell you everything at the beginning, because
Mm-hmm.
then it needs to build up over time.
Yeah, 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 of course.
And the characters, like it's all about role play. You create a character, you have to get in character. If like you know characters are at the beginning, they don't know each other, so it needs
Huh.
time. Yeah, it's very good, to be honest. I love it.
And then I guess you roll a dice, and then you just
hmm
move like on a normal field, or what?
so there are two states. One is off battle, like off combat,
Mm-hmm.
and on combat. When you are off combat, you can move freely, but of course things might happen,
Yeah.
And when you are in combat, your character has uh, like a certain movement that you can move. You can dash to move double, for example, but you don't attack. You have your weapons that you can use. For example, if you are using a longbow, you can attack with the longbow and a short sword in the same combat because you have to drop the longbow and take the short sword. So
Yeah.
that's an action.
Okay.
You have one action and one sub action in each turn. It's it's a bit tricky. If we get into it, we could be hours talking about it. But
Yeah, I've just always
like,
been wondering how that works. I mean,
mm,
I'm always kind of interested to get into that, but then I'm like, yeah, I don't know anyone, and and someone needs to explain to me what it is, and like, I feel like
I mean,
every time I see
mhm,
people that talk about it, they're so into it, they know everything what's going on, and then me
nah.
coming in and being like, yeah, how's that work? You know, like, eh,
Mm, I would say in general, people that plays D&D loves helping new players
mm,
because we like seeing new players getting into D&D.
mm-hmm,
And it doesn't bother. Well, I mean, of course, there will be players that will be bothered by it, but I don't know. I'm not. My dungeon master is not,
okay,
and most of the players from my group are not. Like, um, when I started playing D&D, well, that was time ago, but when I really started playing D&D like weekly, I started with the people I'm still playing now, and they were all new.
mm-hmm,
And you know, not everyone advances the same. Like, there is one or two players that still don't quite know how to play because they, you know, it's up to you how much you learn after all.
yeah,
Because like the magic of D&D is that you can, out of combat, you can do anything you want. Like, you can use your spells to trick guards into getting into a building. You can disguise yourself as something else. You know, you can use everything that you can imagine and that your character can do and
mm-hmm,
would do, of course. Like, if your character has a feature that doesn't kill anybody, then you are not gonna kill the guards to get inside the building.
yeah,
That would be stupid.
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, would that be a feature you'd
So,
ever give to a character? Pacifist.
um, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
definitely. It's to have fun. You don't want to
Yeah,
make your character super overpowered
yeah.
because then, I
It's just
mean,
boring.
my character, for example, well, the one I'm playing now, she has a mask always.
Mm-hmm.
She always has a mask on, and she never takes it out, and she's not allowed to be sad. And we have sanity rolls, so your character can go insane. And well, maybe maybe she's going insane slowly because people are dying, and that
And that
affects the
makes her
other
sad,
players.
and then she gets like insane.
Yeah,
And
when she's sad, she doesn't talk. She's
okay.
not allowed to talk.
Oh, so then you
Yeah,
can't communicate with your teammates, so you can't make a
yeah,
strategy or something, right?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's all about like having some sort of role play to have fun. Because if all the players are gonna make their characters like the way the player is, then there's not gonna be any role play. Everyone is gonna do everything the way they want.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, I don't know, change things.
Yeah.
There is a player race that it's a bird. It's called Kenku. They can't talk. They can only imitate sounds that they heard before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very hard to roleplay that thing because you can't talk. You either imitate stuff that you heard before or you don't do anything. Good stuff,
Interesting.
huh?
But then you like have to write down
Yeah.
everything you ever heard. Otherwise, you're not gonna
Uh,
remember.
uh, yeah, that depends on the level of roleplay that you want to do.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe in the future I will create one of those and I will record people while they talk, and I
Mm-hmm.
will use a soundboard or something. When I want to talk, I will use a sound. That would be
Bruh.
fucking hilarious.
That would actually creepy and hilarious. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, Kenkus are a bit creepy, but hey,
Damn, that sounds
all for the
cool
roleplay.
though.
Will
I
be
need to get
fun.
into that someday.
I could host like a campaign. I hosted campaigns for one player.
Uh huh.
I adapt them and all that, but hey, it can be done.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
could help
maybe
you
we
with that.
find someone else that is like new and wants to get into it or something. So like we have me and someone
if you
else.
find two more players, would be perfect. Well,
Two
perfect
more.
would be 4 or 5
Okay.
players without counting me. But
Well,
3 players would be enough.
I would say maybe not a campaign then, but like so that like because
One shot campaign.
yeah, like I
one
think
session.
I could find 2, 3, 4 people, but maybe just for one time, see how it is.
Yeah, could be enough. I would host for you gladly. It's
That's
very fun
cool.
to host.
Thank you.
When you are a dungeon master, you realize how easy it is to kill your players. That's how things are. Level 1 player against a goblin, the goblin wins anytime.
But why?
Because a level 1 character is just weak.
Yeah, but
Like
but
they
like
have
what
10 HP.
Yeah, but like okay, so like what do you say? Let's say I stand in front of a goblin right now, and I just say, okay, my character attacks now, and then what?
I can give you an example.
Yeah.
So I was hosting a campaign for 1 player, and I created some NPCs that I would use.
Mhm.
And I allowed him, like every NPC had different personalities with different roles. Like I tried to keep them standard, like tank healer, some sort of rogue. Well, he picked the rogue. He could only pick one.
Mhm.
And his first encounter was on a road. He was moving from CTA to CTB, and he would get ambushed in the middle. So he would fight like the player, the NPC against 3 goblins. And he turned around, like he was inspecting the stuff and all that, and he didn't see the goblins, so he turned around. And as soon as he turned around, one of the goblins shot an arrow on his shoulder. He got hit pretty fucking badly for the first hit of the game. So what I did is, since he was already low HP before even the combat began, there was like a mountain on the sides of the road.
Mhm.
And I thought, look, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna make the goblin jump to the road and laugh at the player, because I mean, he can't win at that point.
Yeah.
So to go down the mountain, since it was like 20 feet jump, you have to do a roll for that, like
Yeah.
an acrobatics roll. I rolled for the goblin, critical fail. The goblin tripped, fell down on the road, and died. So that's
Critical
how the first
fail.
enemy was killed. He killed himself.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
critical fail. Gonna make things fun.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Like I can
I mean-
imagine that's genuinely funny.
yeah. You don't want to make things super easy for the player,
Yeah.
but you don't want to make things like a nightmare for them. Because if I am like 3-4 monsters, and it's one person using them, like you can't beat them. They have the strategy to surround you, and
Yeah.
they will kill you for sure.
Obviously. Dude,
But
yeah,
you
no, I'll
got to role play the goblins as well.
yeah,
Like they are stupid after all.
true.
Mhm.
I'm definitely gonna ask a few people if they're interested. I'm gonna come back to this offering from you.
Sure. I mean, I would surely enjoy it. So yeah, go ahead.
I will. Sounds really cool. And you say you
I
can
might
play that
have one
online,
player.
huh?
Yeah. I will show you the website at some
Okay.
point. Don't worry. I might have one player that might be interested too
Okay.
in playing. Actually, maybe 2, but the second player, it's not too active, so
Mhm.
we will see on that.
Okay, sure. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
then I mean, you also have like other games you play, I guess. Like what is it? You're good at Tarkov, man. You're good at Tarkov.
Oh
You're
boy,
you're like a
Tarkov.
jackass in Tarkov, like, but you're good
I like killing.
and dying a lot. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind dying. If I just don't enjoy being in a room 20 minutes waiting for people to pass by to kill them. Then camping, for me, camping is not playing.
Yeah,
If
but then you just have to
don't
go in
move,
fully geared.
Nah. Well, campers go fully geared as well.
Yes and no. I guess, but like if you're I mean, you definitely have good reaction time. I saw your reaction time. You have good aim. So if you see a camper, and generally speaking, campers are the players that are bad, you know, because they don't get to fight.
Yeah,
All they
kinda.
do is just wait and then just like use like 5 seconds to point at the head and then shoot one shot. That's not how you're gonna improve.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you are fully geared and someone ambushes you, a camper ambushes you, you have enough time to turn around or run away and then identify where that came from. Whereas if you go ungeared, that one shot kills you. You know what I mean?
I think the feeling, you know, the underdog. You know what underdog means? Like the ones that being in disadvantage makes the game much funnier. And if I die, I don't lose much anyway. So
Yeah,
killing players that have more gear.
yeah, no, I
wow.
I get it. Yeah, but it feels good when you go in with a pistol and come out fully geared. But at the same time, I mean, at some point, don't you want to just have an M4 and go geared and then just fuck up like 10 players instead of 3?
Yeah, the thing is, what I experienced with armor is that since the servers got overloaded, and even before, when there is a lag spike and someone shoots you, it's like the armor gets ignored. You can still get one-shotted. And you can be fully geared.
Yeah.
And they can shoot you with an M4 and the bullet gets through the helmet.
Yeah,
You're dead.
and on the other side, sometimes you shoot at someone I had that 4 or 5 times, like right in front, like not even 2 meters away from them with a shotgun, and they survive with no armor, and then they kill you. I've had that too.
Are you referring to the scav of the other day where I shoot like 8 times on the chest?
That was 8 shots, wasn't it? From a Saiga, or what was that?
It was a pump shotgun, the ones that actually hurt the most.
8 shots in his chest, and he was standing pretty much right in front of you. That was insane.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and I saw the
wall
shots
was
hitting
tainted with blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going
It's a
on.
bit bullshit.
Yeah, Tarkov is a
I
shit
think it's
fest at
just
the
the
moment.
servers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably, but they also said the next update is going to be, and the next updates, in fact, are going to be a lot performance related. Apparently they for the next fix that is hopefully coming soon, they got a bunch of those stutter and lags, you know, the freezes figured out, and they're gonna patch those apparently.
They are much better than they used to be, by the way. And when like 1 year ago or so, when I was playing, when the game was not famous at all, I had a stutter. Well, a lot of people had it. It was the first shot from an enemy that you will see on your screen. So that means if you encountered a player and that player shot you, you would stutter for 2 seconds on point while the player is shooting you.
Very epic.
Most of the times you would die.
Yeah. No, I remember, like, I started playing this game when there were like 3 maps available. So that's quite some time ago. I never played it too active, but I remember that it used to be way worse than it is nowadays. Which is not to say that it's good nowadays. It's still crap, but they're improving on it.
Well, the scavs used to have like pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, I remember that. Bye.
I'm still here. So the scavs are pretty easy to kill if you think if you know how they work.
Yeah.
Do you imagine them as a Russian radar? Okay, like once they detect you, you have 3 seconds to kill them. Yeah. No, I think it was lower, like
maybe
1.5 seconds.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. If you kill them in that time, you're good. But once they lock on you, they will for sure kill you. So what you do is go out of their sight during 6 seconds or so they unlock the target, and then you can go out again.
Okay.
Because if they lock on you, you go behind the wall, but you come out again, they are still locked on you, and they will shoot you instantly.
I had that the other day where a guy, he saw me, well, it was a scav, saw me. I went back, hid myself. A couple seconds later, I came out again, but I was just behind the wall, basically. and I came around the corner. That was a scav with a Mosin. I just instantly got obliterated. Instantly, like the millisecond I came around the corner, he obliterated me, and it was a scav.
Uh,
But I think it
boy,
used to be way
this,
worse than that, right? I think it used to be they saw just
yeah,
like one hair on your head, and in like less than zero point 0.5 seconds they had you and fired at you, and
yeah.
you were dead. I remember that.
Before before they would lock onto the first part of your body that they would see, which if you are picking with Q or E, it's your head.
Mm-hmm.
So they would always hit on the first part that they saw. So if you picked on them with your head, you would be dead for sure. That's why most of the times they hit you. Well, they used to hit you on the legs because they would see your feet. So
Mm-hmm.
they would hit you on the leg, and they would block out at least one leg with the first shot. It was bullshit,
Yikes!
to be honest.
Yikes!
Yeah. I think what I dislike the most about Tarkov is the whole healing thing. You know, when you die, you are already punished by losing everything that you have.
Yeah,
Why do I have to get punished with healing myself?
that is. I think that's something a lot of people criticize. And
Oh boy. Oh well.
I think was it even you? I think who said that it's maybe because of the hatchlings.
Yeah, it was me.
And
But
I think they
I
maybe
mean,
also just wanted to bring in some sort of RPG element.
that's not quite RPG, but
Yeah,
sure.
not RPG, but like some sort of I guess you can say I don't know. The word doesn't come into my mind, but like something that is like
Hmm.
well, you go to a raid and then you come back and you're just fully healed, like nothing ever happened. So they wanted to have like some sort of progression system, so to speak. So like, hey, that is
That's
your
not quite
character, and
progression.
but
Yeah.
but they're also doing. I don't exactly know what, but with the next patch, there will be a fast healing system after each raid that you can
Uh-huh.
activate or something. So I don't know what that's
Hmm.
gonna imply, but they're working on it.
The thing is, if you think about it, I said that it's because the hatchlings, but that's not quite true. Because the hatchlings, they don't care. As long as they have both their legs and they can sprint, they will get to the point. Like I
Yeah,
can do a
that's true.
hatchling run with 1 HP. If I have both my legs running okay, I'm just gonna sprint through the map
Yeah, that's
and get
true.
to the point.
That's true.
So you fuck up the normal players, not the hatchlings.
That's true. Well,
But oh
maybe they
well.
just wanted to have that. I don't know. You know, it's their game. They can do pretty much
Yeah.
whatever they want, be it a good idea or
Well,
not.
what I saw some time ago was one of the devs saying that the game. So someone said, "Hey, the game is not fun anymore."
Mm-hmm.
On their Twitter, I think it was their Twitter. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the devs said, "The game is not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be real."
Yeah.
But then, it's still a game. A game is
Yeah,
supposed to
but
be fun. You can make it real, but make it fun.
yes, but I feel like I mean, there's people that enjoy having realistic games. I mean, I'm active in the
Mhm.
flight simulator community. You know, it's all about realism. I mean, I
Yeah.
spend just on one single add-on plane, I spent 150 euros because it's the most realistic add-on you can get. And
Yeah.
that's just one of many add-ons. And there's people that genuinely enjoy that, and I think that's why they brought in the weight system, right? You can be overweight now, and they brought in the
Hmm.
leg stamina as well as the arm stamina. They brought in the fact that you have to heal yourself if you die on a raid or get injured.
Yeah.
It's all because they don't care about
But
fun. It's about realism.
okay, all those additions, I don't mind, let's say.
Mm.
But what's really what's real about getting shot to death and then you just wake up in your stash like with half HP? What's real about that?
Yeah, no,
Are you
obviously.
like reborn
Yeah,
into a
well,
new PMC?
what do you want to do? Do you want to say, okay, you know what, you completely can't get swiped every time you die? You can't do that.
No, I mean not your account, but that's kind of real. Let's say that you have your stash and you have your PMCs, not one, but more than one
Uh
that
huh.
you send out. And every time your PMC dies, you lose everything that you had.
Yeah, but
So
then
that's real.
it's
Your PMC dies.
yeah, but
Another one comes in.
well, but you play the PMCs or what?
I mean, you play the PMCs, of course.
Yeah.
Are you gonna allow
Oh,
the
so you mean
AI to play your
like
PMCs?
so you mean like less of a that is your personal stash, more like this is a company running soldiers or like running.
Yeah, you breed PMCs.
That's actually a good idea.
So if you are getting punished for dying, the thing is, you can die in such stupid ways. You can in factory. You spawn, and the spawns in factory are so fucked.
Yeah, and then
Like you spawn, you walk 3 steps, you get shot.
yeah. Not even just factory. If you have like a late spawn on any map that has messed up spawns, which there are a few of them, and someone just
Yeah.
knows the spawns and is waiting there for you, you're dead.
Oh well, I mean, yeah. So you are already getting punished for something stupid.
Mm.
Because, like, how stupid it is. You go to factory, you encounter a raid of 5 geared players. Like the other day when we played, I think it was with you. Like a party of 4 geared players on factory. That means 4 geared players against 2 other players that might be or might not be geared. How punishing is that? You're allowing 4 players to team up against 2 randoms? And
That's crazy.
if they get killed, they even have to heal. That's stupid. Like that's when I thought, well, I'm not gonna play more for the day because that's just dumb.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, absolutely understandable. Which is why I hope that they're going to bring in some sort of good fast healing system, you know, so that I don't have to buy
and
every cheese every time.
Fun enough, if you are one of those 2 players and you kill all of the others, you get rewarded with their gear, but you will still feel bad because you won't be able to take everything.
But you can't anymore.
Oh, wow.
Especially not with the weight system.
That's nice. Then what's rewarding? What's rewarding in the game?
Yeah.
If you get killed, you get punished in multiple ways. But if you are the one winning, what do you win? Just a bunch of gear?
I mean, that's
Just a little bunch of gear.
That's what the game is about, though. We all knew it beforehand, before we bought it.
I mean, I bought it 2 years ago. The game was really different. No,
That's
more
true.
than 2 years ago. 2017.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
I was the one buying it 2018, I think.
So I think there has to be a balance. Okay, I get punished, but then when I win, I want to win as well. I want to win as much as I lose, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like in a league game. If you win 5 points in a win, but you lose 20 when you lose, then you are always gonna go down.
No,
because I mean, League of Legends is shit.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I had bad times with it. That's why I stopped.
Fucking trolls everywhere.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I like the game. I really like it. That's why I play. But man, what's with people attitude? It's just so bad.
It's always been like that.
5 minutes into the game. 5 minutes into the game, first blood.
FF20.
Oh my god, we lost, guys. Let's surrender. FF15 now.
15, true. Yep, I remember that. I remember that. That's why I stopped playing this game, because of the attitude of people. Like I think the game is okay. Well, another reason why I stopped is because all those new champions that came out after, like, I would say maybe 2018, they're all basically just click and point, in my opinion.
Like a support with an execute under 25% HP.
Amen.
A support, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Boy. Like, I main support because it's a role that I really enjoy. But what I encounter in the enemy, it's a support that deals more damage than the enemy AD carry.
Yeah.
AD carries that they quite literally don't know how to play. A role that, unless you play those kind of champions that deal shit ton of damage, you won't be able to carry anything.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
it's
I mean,
there's many reasons. One, the community, and the other, just like I said, after 2018, I feel like those champions, they ran out of ideas. They ran out of
I
ideas.
guess.
It's just click and
guess.
point and weird damage, and as you just said, support does more damage. And then yeah, I know, all the fucking League of Legends kiddies be like, oh, you're just bad, you just suck. And yeah, you're the reason why I stopped playing, because that's exactly like, you can be, you can play your lane, you can win your lane, you can stay 5-0. The moment you start to go top lane to help him and you die once, you're the reason why the entire game is lost. But the top guy, he can be 0-7. If you go top to help him and you die once, you're the reason why you lost the game.
If you would check my last game, oh my god, Garen with 12 deaths, Garen full AD carry, like, bro, why do you even do that? Why?
Dude,
And
here's what we
people
do.
don't understand.
Here's what we do. I'm pretty good with Caitlyn. Let's go.
Caitlyn, it's a character that people don't use like ever again.
Why? Was she nerfed to death or what?
No, it's just there are many champions that are quite not broken but well above the average,
I stopped playing like I'd say probably like 1.5 years ago and haven't touched it ever since. So
yeah,
I'm a bit out of date, but I know that I'm pretty good with Caitlyn. And
it went to worse.
Misfortune. Oh yeah, I'm pretty good with Misfortune.
Misfortune is still strong.
See, we'll play together.
Yeah.
You as the support, me as the ADC. Yeah, we gotta win this shit. And we're just gonna mute everyone else.
Good luck with that. I mean, it's one of my tactics normally. Once they show that their attitude is bad, not even flaming. Once they show something bad, I already mute them.
Yeah,
because I know it's gonna snowball into something bad.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But that doesn't help me to win the game. So.
Yeah, but do would you rather participate in the toxicity, or would you just be like, you know what?
Normally I don't. Sometimes I do. When they piss me off a lot, I do.
But you know what happened?
I'd rather release my stress on them, you know?
Yeah, but you know what? When I did that back when I was playing, people were like, for whatever reason, again, accusing me of losing the game. And then I was just like saying, saying something like, I don't know, I wasn't the nicest person, yeah, but then I would just say, bro, stop flaming. You're the one losing, you noob. And the next thing I know, I come out of the game, end screen, and I get a notification, you've been reported.
Oh, well,
and I'm not one of those people to say like, get cancer and I'm gonna, I'm gonna fuck, your mom and whatnot. But I never said that, but I still got reported, and they said that to me.
You know what pisses me off the most? It's when you are playing, you are losing, and then the enemy is flaming you, telling you that you are shit. Like yesterday, I played a game, and there was a Mordekaiser that was getting destroyed at the beginning. But later on, he killed a lot. We lost the game, and he was like, he told me, Jan, I enjoyed getting my Q up your ass and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, is that people okay in the head?
That's how they measure their dick length, that's what I always say. But in those cases, I'm just I'm just gonna say like, you know what, sure, all right, whatever, buddy.
It pisses me off, to be honest.
Yeah, it does piss me off, but like sometimes you're just saying okay pisses them off even more, just say like okay with like a smiley do the smiley face, dude, do the smiley face. People hate that.
I know. I just report them and say like,
sure. No.
I say sure and report.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can do. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, well, it kind of bothers me that you see like your top lane. I will always put Garen as an example. Top lane Garen losing, and you tell him, look, if you get armor and you get more HP, because he already had like AD items, a lot of them.
Yeah.
If you get tanky now, you will win. You will be able to do something because you have the damage, but you jump to battle and you die instantly. If you go a bit tanky, you will kill more. They ignore you. They ignore you, and they suicide.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had him blocked.
Oh, okay.
But Like,
Sometimes you
man,
just
if you
try
see
to
that
help
your
them
team
and
is
be
telling you
nice,
that,
and they think, fuck you. No.
yeah, I know. They think that you're flaming them. When I tell like my AD carry, hey, if you stay closer to me, I will shield you. And he tells me, hey, stop flaming. I'm like, what? Bruh? Are you stupid? Oh. So
I guess.
I like streaming League, but
Bro, no,
I don't like
look.
streaming League, playing 5 games and losing all of them.
I'm gonna download League of Legends and we're gonna play together.
Bruh.
But we have
Sure.
to play together. I'm not gonna touch this game without playing with someone I know. Never again.
I play
I'm never
alone
gonna
always.
play random queues again.